Hey cutie heads! It's Tiffany here with Tiff Day Today Closet Talks, and I am so excited. It's my first podcast. I have been working so hard to put this together, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So, a little bit about why I'm in my closet in case you're wondering. What is a closet? For me, my closet is my one place that I escape to for anything and everything. If I have had a rough day and I want to cry and I want to be by myself, I come to my closet. Before I get ready for work in the morning, I come in here to find the most kick-ass outfit in my closet. A lot of times, this is where I come and I look at myself after I work out or before I go to bed. For whatever reason, the closet is the one place where I see the real me, like who I am. And it's real and it's raw. And I'm going to invite you guys into my closet to share this part of my life with you and to get real and to get raw and to get down to the nitty gritty. So let's do this. I want to tell you guys a little bit about my platform, Tiff Day Today. There is so much excitement. There's like so much inside of me that I'm so excited about. I'm so passionate about this because truly I love people. I love you guys. I know I haven't met you, but I know there is good and there is greatness in every single one of you. And that's what I want you to know. And that's what I want you to feel. And that's what Tiff Day Today is going to help you find and realize and be a part of. So I want to tell you a little bit about my platform because there's two parts. And the first part, I'm going to relate it to like when you go on an airplane and you have that pre-flight talk from the stewardess or the steward, whatever, flight attendant, whatever, okay? I'm sorry. I've got to be politically correct. But when they give you that talk, the first thing they say, in case of emergency, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to put the mask on yourself and then help someone else. So this is kind of the same thing with my platform. The first thing you need to do is take care of yourself. That is the most important thing you can do. And I feel like there's a pie that goes along with this. And there's pieces of the pie that when you bring it together, it will make you more whole. And those 5 pieces are really important and they're big and there's a lot that goes into them that we'll break up and we'll talk about in other podcasts. But I kind of want to just go through the 5 big headers. The first one is emotional. The second one is mental. The third one is physical. The fourth one is nutritional. And the 5th one is spiritual. So when you think about all of these things coming together in one whole, can you even imagine the greatness that you have in yourself? How many out there, you can raise your hand because no one else will see but you. How many out there are thinking, gosh, maybe I'm not really emotionally stable. Maybe I need more help in my physical. Maybe I could work on my nutrition. Maybe, what is spirituality? What does that mean? We are going to learn this together. And there are so many great guests that I have. There's so many great educational opportunities that I have for you. I am so excited. And we'll go into more of the things that I'll offer in another podcast. But I want you to know that we are going to find all of your pieces to this pie so that you love yourself, so that you know how amazing you are, so that you can walk out of the house and say, I am kick-ass. Because you are, and you're going to believe it. All right, the second part of my platform is being able to share this beautiful light and love that you have inside of yourself with other people. It's so important. As you do this, it also builds you. It's like this win-win situation. You are going to go out and share this light and love with your friends, with your family, with strangers, with your community, with the whole world. And it doesn't have to be anything big, can be, but it can be little things that start changing the way people feel about you, the comfort that they feel in their community, the acceptance, the non-judgment, the love, the peace, that can all start with you. It can be a life-changing event, not just for you, but for everyone around you. And I feel if we can take care of ourselves and then we put together taking care of other people, can you even imagine the greatness that's going to come? Honestly, to me, it's mind-blowing. I am beyond excited. I am beyond thrilled to know everyone out there has a story. Nobody's perfect. Everyone has gone through trials and hardships and difficult times. How great is it to feel like, gosh, they love me. I am still important. I am worth something. I am enough. I am loved. We can do that for each other. And as we do that, we feel that for ourselves as well. My platform is going to bring those two together and we can do it together, and I'm so excited. Okay, I get a little excited. I'm really passionate about this. I can't help myself. I really think that we're on to something. All right, I want to give you a little bit of information about me, tell you a little bit about who I am as Tiffany. I am Tiffany Day. I do not carry the same last name as my kids, and I did that by choice because I wanted to set myself apart as an individual. I wanted to set myself apart as a name for me because I love who I am, and I want to share that with the world. I want everyone to get a piece of Tiffany Day and the love that I have for you. I was born and raised in Utah. I came from an awesome family. I have a mom and a dad. I have an older brother. I have 3 younger sisters. They're all great humans, great people, loved the best way that they can. I'm not going to lie. I was the black sheep of my family. I probably still am, and I totally own that and accept that. I also, from a very young age, had to be a caretaker. I was a caretaker to my siblings. I was a caretaker to my mom at times and to my dad. And because of the different situations and trials that we went through, I found myself really having to rely on myself. I became a very independent individual. I became very self-reliant, and I really came to a point where I didn't really rely on anyone else. I didn't need anyone else's help, and that's something that I still work on even to this day, and that's a continuous progress for me to work on. I want to tell you a little bit about my marriage. I got married at a young age. I was 23. 3 months after we got married, I found out that we were pregnant. I was on birth control. At least we thought we had taken all the steps, but I couldn't have been more excited. And a year later, right after our first anniversary, we had our first son. Honestly, I know for a fact that my calling was to be the best mom. It is the greatest job I have ever had in my life. After we had our first son, I did have a few miscarriages, but we continued to have 3 more kids. I have 2 boys, I have 2 girls. I had 3 miscarriages in between some of those. But again, I love my kids. They are the most amazing, individual, unique, kind souls. And I feel truly blessed to be their mom. Everyone should know them. They encompass everything that I want to be, everything that they're just non-judgmental. They would love you. They would give you the shirts off their back. They are great human beings. We'll talk about them more later. So during my marriage, it was tough. Being married is not easy. We had challenges. We didn't communicate well. We struggled to find common grounds a lot of times. And unfortunately, at the end of 20 years, I found out some information that brought our marriage to an end. That was difficult. It rocked my world. It actually brought me to the rock bottom of my world. It really made me question who I was. Who is Tiffany? Am I enough? Am I pretty enough? Am I lovable? Am I a good mom? What did I do wrong? I had so many questions and I didn't have any answers. And if you want honesty, I didn't love myself. I didn't know how to love myself. And I remember after I filed the divorce papers and the proceedings started, it was a long road of hell. It was a year and a half later that we finally were divorced. It was a year and a half of difficult times, not just for me, but for my sweet kids. My kids didn't ask for any of that. In their minds, they were wondering, was it me? Did I do something wrong? Was I not enough? Who is my mom? Who is my dad? They had to learn how to rewrite relationships, how to rewrite a script that they hadn't planned on, how to find out that they were enough, that they were lovable, that everything was going to be okay. They had to find people that would be understanding to them because not everyone understands this situation. So after this year and a half, we started to regroup a little bit. And if I can say there was a silver lining in the whole divorce proceeding and the difficult times, this is it. My kids have the most tight bond. They love each other beyond measure. They have each other's backs in any and every situation. They are the best of friends. They want to spend every minute with each other. It is the most beautiful, brings me peace to my heart and soul to know that they have that with each other. And I truly believe it's because they went through difficult times together and they found that in one another. My kids aren't perfect. I think they're perfect, but I also know that they have flaws. They're all very different. I have children that believe differently than I do. I have children that are trying to figure out who they are. I have children that are still struggling on relationships with their dad. I have children that are questioning, what do they believe? How do I fit into this world? How do I fit into this family? What do I want to be? These are all things I think they're also on a path of figuring all of that stuff out, and I love them no matter what. I will tell you right now, they will always have my heart. I will support them in everything they do. I will help them in any way that I can. And I think sometimes as single parents, moms and dads, it's hard. It's hard to see your kids struggle. It's hard to understand how we can help them. And I really think the best thing we can do for them is love them. We have to love our kids. We have to accept them. We have to let them feel and be anything they want to be and know that that's their path. It's not our path to choose. All right. Now let's talk about some of the crazy stuff. And we're going to talk about post-divorce relationships. I just have to take a moment of silence because I am telling you there's something else. If we want to talk about dating, it's straight up weird. All right, it's weird. I have gone out with probably every type of man that you can possibly think of. From creeper to psycho to someone that wants me to take care of them to someone that might be broken to, I'm telling you, you name it, I've been there. The one thing I will say through all of this craziness, through all of this mayhem, every time I have learned a lesson, every time I've had my heart broken, every time I have ended a relationship, it has taught me something. And I try to take those little pieces of knowledge and figure out where I put them in. Because I am telling you, if you do not learn the lesson from the test you're given, it's going to come back. I promise you it will. And we will talk more about dating later because I'm sure you all have your own horror stories. Relatable, right? Yes. I also found that the friendships that I had, they continue to change. They're changing all the time because as I figure out more about myself, as I learn more about who I am, who I want to be, my friendships change. Those friendships, if they're solely based on what someone else needs, those have kind of fallen off. If it's a two-sided friendship, those bonds have gotten closer. It's very interesting if you take a step back and really look at your needs and your wants, and you're not trying to please someone. You're not trying to do everything. You're not trying to caretake. That's when you attract the real beauty. That's when you attract the people in your life that you need. So that's just relationships. Again, that could be 5 podcasts of just relationships. Anyway, I want to talk to you a little bit more just about my reawakening. It has been a process. It's been a journey. I've been to counseling. I've read books. I have sat with myself through difficult times, through why does it hurt? Why am I hurting? I've gone to spiritual healers. I've gone to energy healers. I've gone to conferences. I really try to take care of myself in every area, and I'm still not perfect. I am still a work in progress. But I really feel like if we can do this together, as we take care of ourselves, as we reach out and take care of other people, and as we go on this journey together, it can be beautiful. We can do this together. You don't have to feel like you're alone. We can bring this all together today because today you are enough. You are lovable. You are a beautiful soul. There are things inside of you that are waiting to come out, that are waiting for you to be found. You can do it. I want to help you. I want to give you those opportunities. All right. Who doesn't like some free stuff? This is my sticker. Can you see it? Oh yeah. All right. I'm going to be sending out a today sticker to any of you that send me a message. I need you to message me through my Instagram DM. Also, when you send me this DM, I need you to add your address. Otherwise, I don't know where I'm sending it to. Okay? My Instagram is TiffDay2Day. I'm going to spell that out just so that you know. It's TiffDay 2 DAY. So go ahead, follow me, DM me, send me your address. I'll send you this cute sticker. And not only will you get that sticker, you get a special mystery sticker that I haven't shown anyone. It will show up in your envelope with a personal message from me. I want to thank you guys for listening. I am so excited to go on this journey with each of you. I love you guys so much already. I know that we can make this world better. We can make ourselves better. But today, know that you're enough.